So we'll wait for someone to come in here before I start blabbing. I had a really cool dream. God. What's up, Tiny? Meow. Meow. Whatever, I'll just start blabbing about it. First, the whole dream is like in the dark. The whole dream is happening somewhere between the time of like, I don't know, 5 p.m. in the mountains to like 5 in the morning. So, for whatever reason, I'm like up at this mountain school, and I don't know, I think I like fell asleep. But the problem with falling asleep on this at this mountain school is you can't get back down. Like the roads are closed, or there was a snowstorm coming in, or something fucked up like that. And so, unless you had like a truck or like some type of all-terrain vehicle, you wouldn't be able to get back down the mountain. So, it's me, and I'm with this other kid, and people are leaving like some basketball thing, like they had to be there late, and they all had like a bus to get home. And me and this kid are looking at each other like, fuck, how are we gonna get down the mountain? So we go outside, and there's like a tree, like a pine tree, that's decorated. Decorated is the wrong word. Uh, the lost and found cell phones have been put on this tree, and it's up to the integrity of the students not to steal phones that aren't theirs. And for some reason, I knew this in my dream, but I was like, fuck it, dude, no one's here. Let's just start grabbing all the iPhone 11 Pros and 11 Pro Maxes. And so we started fucking taking all these phones and putting them in our shit, like in our packs and whatnot. I think I got most of them because this kid was retarded. But then we go over to this one chick's house that like lived in this mountain town, like near the school, and we're hanging out with her. And God, I wish I could remember this part of the fucking dream better, but it was like a really small studio apartment slash apartment. Then for some reason I'm being chased, and you know those like fire escapes that you see in New York that have like the stairs? Well, they were like that. I was like being chased up and around a building without being able to go inside one, so I was trying to go up and down these fucking fire escapes, like up one side of the building to the other side, and then down the fire escapes to the other side. And it was just super sketchy. I was getting super lucky. I managed to like fight one of the people off by like swinging and fucking chest kicking them off one of the fire escapes, and they like fell to their death. This is in my dream. I killed someone in my dream. It was a lucid dream, by the way, so I had full intent of killing this person that was after me. And um, then let's see. Then I go uh, back to this one chick's house, and at this point, that friend that was, or that other kid that was there that accidentally stayed too late at the school, it just kind of disappeared in my dream. And so it's just me and this girl, and I'm like, I still need to get back down the mountain somehow. It's like super important. So I call my grandma, and she comes up in, what did she come up in? Oh, she came up in a Toyota Tacoma. For some reason, my grandma has a Toyota Tacoma in this dream. And then she like pulls down like over this hill to like get to this chick's house that I'm at, and I jump in, and we start to pull away. But now the truck can't get back up the hill. So then this random guy in his ATV like pulls up behind my grandma's Tacoma and like guns it. But first he takes off the trailer hitch. So he takes off the trailer hitch and fucking just like pushes this Tacoma up the hill. And I kid you not, the Tacoma got like 6 feet of air and was like, boom! And I was just like, oh my God. And my grandma was just chilling. She was like, yeah, I can handle it. It's a nice truck. And I'm just like, whatever. She's like, yeah, but is the trailer hitch okay? And then like I went and back, put the trailer hitch back on, and it went back on without a hitch. Like, and then we started going down the mountain. Then we get stuck somewhere like on the mountain or some shit like that. And we're at like some adventure sport place that does like fucking hot air ballooning. But instead of like a hot air balloon, it's like a quad hot air balloon. So there's like 4 hot air things in a square and like a balloon on each one. So you can like do that and like drive it. It's really cool. It was a cool idea. I should probably invent that. Quad balloon. Anyway, so for some reason these people trusted us to fucking fly this thing because I had convinced my grandma it's our only way down the mountain and I'll figure it out. And we start fucking flying a quad hot air balloon like down this mountain towards like a basketball arena, like some type of sports arena where there's like a landing for this shit. But the people or like the adventure club or whatever didn't know that we'd be landing where we were landing. For some reason that wasn't communicated. So we just like happen upon the landing site while like all this shit's going on, and I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. And I feel like we're gonna die. But there's a bunch of nets, like if you've ever been to a circus, they have like these fucking nets that catch people if they fall from like the trapeze or the high wire or something. And fucking me and my grandma fall out of the balloon because I'm sucking at driving it. And we land in these nets unscathed. And I'm just like, oh my God. And in my dream, I thought I was going to die, you guys. I straight up thought I was going to die. I was like, oh my God, I made it. Like, we're not dead. And what happened after that? I don't know. I feel like that was like the most climactic part of the dream right there, is just not fucking dying from flying a quad air balloon. But, yeah, we didn't hurt anyone else. Like, when we were landing, like I said, there was a bunch of fucking people there that weren't expecting us. It's just a really cool dream. Yeah, that pretty much does it. I wish I could remember more of what happened at the one girl's house. I remember conversations that we had. Like, I was having like whole lucid conversations with this person. Yeah, there was like a bunch of familiar faces in this dream. There was the person that was on the ATV was one of the staff at a boarding school I went to. the random kid that got left behind at the school like me was some dumb kid I remember from elementary school. He was literally dumb. And his last name was Dunn. Dumb Dunn. And the chick's house that I went to originally and that my grandma picked me up at was this one friend that I had at my high school who was a girl, but yeah, we used to hang out like every day. And it was just super random seeing all those people there at the school. I don't know what happened to all those iPhone 11 Pros. I don't think they made it with me on the hot air balloon for some reason. First of all, I don't understand why they would put all the lost and found cell phones on a fucking tree just to be weathered on outside if a storm's coming in. I don't know. Because they're waterproof, I guess, because cell phones are extra waterproof in the future. So that was interesting. And that's my dream. I didn't want to forget it, so I had to come on here and explain. Let's see. But good morning. Welcome to Amonesto Palace. You want to see what my view is like? There used to be corn right there, and then it was harvested like 2 weeks ago. Sprinklers going. That sod was just barely laid. It kind of looks like grass bricks. It's trippy. Say what's up, Tiny. Say what's up, Tiny. I have the best cat in the world. I had him in the U-Haul with me when I was driving here. And he was just sitting on my lap, just chilling. He didn't take a shit. He didn't take a piss. He didn't drink water. And he didn't eat food for 14 hours. Just what a crazy cat. You're so cool, Tiny. Yes, you want your belly rub? Yeah. You get the best belly rub every single time. It's crazy. Where I used to live, there was a lot of shade, hence the name Pine Cove, and the village I lived in was called Shady Pines. And so we were always covered by these fucking 60-foot tall pine trees. So it was always shady no matter where you were. Unless you were like coming around the corner of a mountain or something. But now I live in these big open fields of farmland. And the sun just beats right down through the windows. Especially when you don't have any fucking blinds. Or curtains. And now I see my cat's eyes like completely differently than I ever have. Like now his pupils are all small and the fucking irises are all fucking big. It's trippy. Yes. Yes, Tiny. He knows I'm talking about him. But anyway, you guys, that was my dream. Maybe I'll edit this down or try to remember more of it. I wish I recorded this video the second that I woke up so that it was like more fresh on my mind. I'll have to do that next time. Maybe I'll have to have a series, a code for this type of series of videos where I just talk about crazy dreams that I have the first thing when I wake up. How about we'll call it, we'll call it lucid dream. And then we'll give a short description of the dream in the title. We'll just call this one Quad Hot Air Balloon Down Mountain. No, falling out of a quad hot air balloon and being chased through fire escapes. All right.